Hi everybody, Connor McDonald here. You probably know I spend most of my time looking after the Ask Tom website, answering the questions that come in. It's a great way to interact with the community and a fantastic way of teaching myself new things. You also probably know that Ask Tom runs on Application Express. In fact, it's one of the very first applications ever to be built on Application Express. Joel Kalman, who a lot of people would say is Mr. Application Express, was tweeting about the popularity of Application Express inside Oracle organization the other day. He was showing some figures about just how busy it is and how active it's used and how successful it is. Now the problem with that is there's always those people that come out and say, oh well, that's because you're running on insanely big hardware and what will that cost and I can't afford that kind of stuff. I thought I'd prove that's not true in a simple way, that is with the hardware I have at home. Now when I say hardware, it's really just bits and pieces I have lying around that I use for my day-to-day work. So first of all, I need a high-powered client. What's that going to be? It's going to be my 8-year-old Dell laptop. It's still running Windows 7. I can't get it off that because I can't get Service Pack 1 on it. It's going to basically do all my HTML requests to my application server. What's my application server? Well, it's my other laptop. It's my Dell XPS, the one I use for traveling, and the fan doesn't work, so I have to keep the lid open with some coins. It's not running just the application, it's running everything. So it's the app server running ORDS, it's running the database, and what I've done is I've dragged a copy from the Ask Tom database and dragged it onto the local laptop, so it's running everything. How are these two machines connected? Well, all we have there is my home Wi-Fi router. That's my very expensive network switch. That's the best I can do. Let's have a look and see how this is going to work. So I'm just running curl on a subset of questions, about 5,000 random ones, and we're just going to bang away as fast as we can to see how fast we can get them through, and then we'll do some timing results and some benchmark results at the end of that. Let's see what happens. So based on some rough calculations, we can get around about 45 web pages per second out of the most ancient piece of laptop hardware we've got going for us there. That's plenty. In fact, if we add that up, you're looking at about 3 million web pages per day. So before anyone starts convincing you that you're going to have to buy high-spec hardware for your Apex applications, I'd probably recommend you don't do it with 2 old laptops, but rest assured, there's plenty of middle ground to run incredibly fast, performant and industrial strength Apex applications. Apex is rock solid and incredibly good to use. Check it out.